For my journal entries, I believe my journal from October and September both give good examples of my experience in the field. For part A, the observations, I could see how Oak Valley went from having groups and how they kept changing and how their cubbies had their names on them, their artwork was hung, and each student also had a role in the class, so there was like a line leader, and this was all established by clothespins. Then over here, I observed their Halloween handwriting projects and then preparing for their big Halloween parade and festival. And although there was more attention to detail in the elementary classroom, Mr. Range did a good job with having artwork, personalized artwork from his students on his whiteboard and having them write big paragraphs on like the big butcher paper. And it was all hung up, and they had personalized campaign videos which were shared via Google Classroom, and they could be peer critiqued and reviewed. And there was a lot of mingling and collaboration on both sides. It was really cool. The technology, I thought it was outstanding that both elementary and high school have iPads and laptops. The elementary has iPads, high school has a laptop that's assigned to them. They keep it there all 4 years. It's accessible for Google Classroom and all things available through Google, so slides, YouTube in certain areas. But besides the firewalls that are put up, students do have access to Wi-Fi and internet browsing through their school. More things to touch on. The high school had Scantrons that are now graded through a projector, and it's like an Elmo. It's more through their database called Aries, and it's like a picture. It just scans it. It's very efficient now, much more than when I was there. And in our student portion, I just wrote down some quotes because in the beginning, when I was first going to Oak Valley, there was just a lot of things saying that the children would ask, why do we have to do this? Why can't we play games? Can I have a sticker? And I kind of took this in mind and was saying like, oh, they need to be busy. They need to find themselves something to do. And the teacher and myself, like, what can we do? So there was a lot of just going back and forth, but luckily the new curriculum got implemented, so the students love it. They love the new books and reading to each other and finding an answer. The students at Tulare Union, they're very engaged with Mr. Range. They're always quiet when he's talking. They answer his questions and they move their chairs quickly into groups. There's some laughing, and he does acknowledge it. He'll either add to the joke or he'll just be like, he'll just say a one-liner and they'll get right back on task. It's pretty simple. Whereas in elementary and first grade, it takes some reprimanding, like, you remember we're supposed to be doing this, and just make sure to understand where the child is coming from. Like right here, I have the students can yell for help, and they cry if they don't understand, whereas you don't really see a crying student in high school, so that really was new to me. And you just have to keep telling them, like, it's okay, to try, encourage them. I really love this point where Lynn, she helped her friend spell friend, she helped her colleague spell friends, and it was too sweet because she came to me wanting to spell this word, and after she tried a couple times, she finally got it. And then when another student wanted to spell the word, Lynn spelt it for him, and it was just a moment of success for her. The teachers and administrators, they're awesome. at Oak Valley, I know I have down here where every day at 7:30 in the morning, I started my day there, and there's always the principal or another teacher out in the front door greeting students, making sure they're taken care of, making sure the cafeteria is safe and clean. And at Tulare Union, I was only there a couple times in the morning, but you do see like teachers standing outside their classroom welcoming students in. Mr. Range would play music and greet students as they came in. It was overall a great experience, and I understood very quickly that these environments, this kids, students, they wanted to be here. It's a good opportunity.